Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Aarti and in today's video I'm going to be doing a Q&A. I asked you guys to ask me some questions on my community tab and also on my Instagram. If you want to follow me on my Instagram is aartr_official. But yeah, so I asked you guys to ask me some questions and
you asked me a lot of questions.
I'm not sure if I'll be able to answer all of them today because I think there's like almost 60 or 70 questions and that's a lot. So I will try to answer as many as I can. But yeah, so I'm going to be reading them from my iPad over here. That's why I'll be looking this way. Actually, no, I'm going to be looking this way. But yeah, let's get started with the Q&A. Okay, so I'm just going in order of what I'm seeing on my screen. So what was your inspiration to start an art channel? I think my main inspiration wasn't even inspiration. I wasn't planning to start an art channel. I think I've told this story on my Instagram before, but my main reason that I started an art channel was because I loved editing and I loved like making videos even before I had a YouTube channel. So I would always just make videos for fun and just keep them for me to watch over and over again when I was bored. But one time I was like very bored, so I wanted to create a video and edit it. And it just happened to be my first video, which was the monochrome drawing, and I showed it to my parents and they were like,
why don't you create a YouTube channel?
And post this on your YouTube channel. So we made a YouTube channel after that, and after that, the rest is history. I kept on posting and posting and posting. So that's how I started my YouTube channel. It was mostly just passion. Okay, the next question is, what is your favorite art medium and your least favorite art medium? And where do you find inspiration for your art? Okay, I'm gonna answer that question in like sections. So my favorite art medium is definitely colored pencils. That was my original art medium. It was what really got my channel rolling with all the colored pencil tutorials and processes. And I just generally love how they're so easy to use and they don't really make much of a mess. My least favorite art medium is probably watercolor because I'm not very good at it. It's very difficult for me to figure out how to layer watercolors and things like that, but it's definitely something I want to get into more. It's not like my least favorite, like I don't like it, I just am not very good at it. And then the last part of this question is, where do you find inspiration for your art? I find inspiration mostly just by seeing other people's drawings and paintings and other pictures of, you know, nature and landscapes, and I end up liking it, so I just paint it. The next question is, when did you first start doing art and what is your favorite art piece that you've ever made? So I don't know when I started doing art. It's not like a set time, like I wasn't just not doing art before and then now I'm doing art. I've been drawing my whole life. Basically, like, you know, like when you're little, you draw the houses and things like that. I feel like since I was little, I've always loved it. I've always loved coloring and drawing and things like that. But like, I never like started art at a specific age. It just came. I started drawing consistently after I started my YouTube channel, after posting the tutorials and after opening up an Instagram where I posted my art and stuff. I started drawing consistently there. But I never like started at a specific age. How do you film your videos and what are the behind the scenes of your videos? Okay, well there's not many behind the scenes. Not sure what you mean by that because I don't know if that means like bloopers or cutouts. Bloopers and cutouts, most of them I actually leave in the video because I find it kind of funny to like add the effects and editing, and you guys love that, you find it funny as well. But behind the scenes, I don't have much behind the scenes. Like I have my laptop over here on this little table, so I can see what you guys are seeing. It's connected to my camera. And then I have my iPad over here. I'm looking at your questions. And then I have my phone on a tripod here. So that's pretty much it, and then I have my background right here. Not much behind the scenes, so that's how I record. But yeah, what is your advice to young artists? My biggest piece of advice is don't let what other people say stop you from making art, because when you're young, you're still trying to find your style, you're still trying to experiment with different things, and especially if you're posting it online, you'll get a lot of feedback. And that can, like, sometimes people unnecessarily give you hate and things like that. And my biggest thing is like, don't let that put you down because you're only gonna get better from where you are if you keep practicing. So don't listen to them. Just keep making art, keep drawing, keep painting, keep doing whatever you're doing, and you will eventually get better. So don't listen to what other people say in terms of like hate and things like that. Just keep going and keep doing your thing and you will have a lot of fun with that. Do you have any pets? If so, please show pictures. Unfortunately, I don't have any pets. I would really love to have a cat, but definitely not now because I know taking care of a pet is a lot of work. If I ever got a pet, it would be a cat. I love cats. So yeah, but I love animals in general. Did you think you would reach such a big milestone? And tips for artists wanting to start a YouTube channel but are scared. Okay, the first part of the question, did I think I was ever gonna reach this big of a milestone? So like, I guess 10,000 subscribers. I'm gonna be honest, yes, but not so soon. So my thought process behind it was, when I started my YouTube channel, my thought process was, I'll definitely hit like 10,000 subscribers because I'm gonna be doing this for my whole life, which is like, you know, a really long time. So at some point in my life, I'm probably gonna hit 10,000 subscribers. I wasn't sure if it was gonna be when I was like 25 or when I was 50 or when, but I knew what would happen eventually. I just didn't realize it would happen within 2 years of starting my YouTube channel, which is so crazy to think about. Like, I can't believe it happened 2 years after I started my YouTube channel. So all thanks to you guys, so thank you. But I genuinely didn't think that it would happen this soon. But I did think that I would reach 10,000 subscribers, just not like 2 years after I started my YouTube channel. How do you style and do your hair so nicely? I don't know. I just do. Thank you, first of all. That was very sweet of you to say. I just brush it. It's short, so it's easy to brush, and I don't know, I just brush it. Okay, what are your future goals? Like college, career plans, or continuing YouTube? Okay, so my future goals are kind of all of the above. So I am planning to go to college. I want to get a degree in elementary school education because I love working with little kids, and I think that would be a very fun career. And I'm definitely gonna be continuing YouTube because this is my passion. Hopefully this becomes my dream, not my dream, my job. It's already my dream, so hopefully it becomes my job eventually. We'll see, hopefully soon. The next question is, do you like drawing or coloring more? So I kind of like both of them for different reasons. Like, drawing is like I just draw like
things that I see, I don't know.
I just like to draw things that I see and things like that, but coloring is more like there's already, you know, lines there and you're just coloring it in. So it's very different. I definitely would say I like drawing more because it gives me more freedom, but I love coloring as well. I just never have time for coloring unless it's for YouTube or something. So I never do it, but drawing I'm always doing. I love drawing so much. What other hobbies do you have apart from art? So I have a good amount of hobbies apart from art. So I play this instrument called the tabla, like right here. I'll insert like a little video. But that's like my main thing. I love it so much, and I'm always doing it unless I'm like recording or drawing or something. I also love to sing, do photography. I don't know, I just do anything creative, and I call it my hobby. I play a lot of other instruments as well. I play the violin, I play like some other instruments. So I love music and that side, but I also love anything creative. So I just I have 3 questions. Number 1, do you watch anime? Number 2, have you ever tried watercolor? And number 3, have you ever done any portraits? If yes, can we see them? So the first question, do I watch anime? No, I don't. Nothing against it, it's just not my thing. Number 2, have you ever tried watercolor? I have, and I am not good at it, as I said earlier. And number 3, have you ever done any portraits? If yes, can we see them? I have. Here's a picture of one that I've done, but again, I'm not very good at portraits, so I don't do them very often. I think I've done like 2 or 3, so. But it's fun to do them sometimes. I'm just not like good at the proportions. This might be a silly question, but what are your beauty tips? You're so pretty.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I don't have any tips. Just sleep and eat well, and you'll be good. How did you learn to edit and take video? So I didn't really learn. I just kind of got used to it over time of making like small movies with my friends, or just like making videos for fun. And I just kind of got used to it that way. And then as I, progressed in my YouTube channel and things like that, I was starting to use more effects, like this one where I crop it into my face, or like the zoom one where it's like slowly zooming into my face. And I just started experimenting more with all the different effects like that, and I just learned it that way. How do you manage your time with school, art, and YouTube? So I think it's just like balancing what you, like your day. You have 12 hours in a day. It's not like like I don't feel like it's overwhelming in any way because I just film when I have time, I edit when I have time, and the rest of the time I'm doing my school and my art, which, you know, it becomes like, you know, part of your daily routine, if that makes sense. So like I'll do school during school, and then after, if I have time, I'll film a video or I'll start editing. But definitely consistency is important. You need to know like when you're gonna do what, so plan it ahead of time, and I think that's helped me a lot in, you know, knowing when to film and when to edit and when to post. So definitely have consistency and make a plan so that you know what you're doing. Any recommendations for pencil colors for beginners, because Prismacolors are very costly? So yes, I would definitely recommend starting with Crayola. That's what I started with, and I was able to make a lot of good pieces with it. So, you know, try Crayola. It's very cheap alternative and it works honestly pretty well for the price. If you have a plan to do a squishy makeover like Mariah Elizabeth, if that's something you guys want to see, absolutely, I have no problem doing that. But if no one wants to see it, then no. Let me know if you want to see it. I will definitely do that. Are you a potato? Are you a potato? Not that I know of. I'm not a potato. What are some tips for people wanting to grow their YouTube channel? So if you, first off, let me start with like how to start a YouTube channel, or tips for starting a YouTube channel, but you're like afraid or scared. I'd say my main tip is just go, like, throw it out there. Like, don't be scared, don't think about it too much, just start, because everyone starts from somewhere and everyone knows that. So I mean, if someone's judging you about it, like that's their problem. It's not like anything about you or your YouTube channel, so don't worry about the hate or anything. Like, that will eventually, like, you won't get that a lot anymore. Also, but coming to how to grow your YouTube channel, I would say this also aligns with the previous, which is how to start. Keep your videos professional from the beginning. If you already have a YouTube channel and you didn't do this because you've had it for a while, just make them as professional as you can from this point out. Make sure you have good lighting, a good camera, make sure your editing is good, and usually that attracts people into subscribing because they realize like your channel is a serious and professional channel. What music do you listen to? I don't actually listen to music very much because I'm usually always doing something, and the something that I'm always doing, I don't want any background noise. So like when I'm drawing, I like to just listen. Like, I usually draw like in this room, and obviously, as you can see, there's a lot of nature and all that surrounding. So I don't like to listen to music. I just rather listen to the birds and the trees and all that. But when I do listen to music, I try to keep it like happy and peppy and vibrant to get me in a good mood. But other than that, I don't really listen to much music. Okay, that is all for the questions. If your question wasn't included, it's probably because I grouped it with another question because they were similar. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope this answered some of your questions about how to start a YouTube channel or how to get better at art. If you have any other questions, let me know in the comments and I will try my best to answer it for you. In case you like didn't get it in this video. Comment this emoji if you watched all the way to the end. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!